Hello everyone, welcome back. And what am I up to this week, you might ask? Well, let me show you. I've got these two lovely shallow pots with plenty of drainage holes in the bottom, and I'd like to do two lovely displays that I can keep outside, and when it starts to flower, move it inside on my dining table. So what I'm going to use, I've got some lovely organic compost, and I want to put some perlite in for drainage as well. And the plants that I'm using for my display is firstly these lovely hyacinth blue, which I've got from my local supermarket. And the only problem when you are buying them from the supermarket is that the flower isn't always true to the picture on the pot. I bought these last year and I had pink ones, and it was a lovely vivid pink colour, and when they flowered they were a pale pink. So when you do buy these, consider that, because when you buy them from the garden centre, the flowers are more truer to the picture on the tag. In fact, it's probably 99.9% accurate. When you buy them from the garden centre, you will get a more truer colour. And I do like these in a lovely buttery yellow, and I've bought them before from the shops and it's been a very pale yellow. So if you want a more truer colour, go to the garden centre. And I don't know about you, but when hyacinths are in bloom, it just triggers a memory for me. The scent of them takes me back to when I was a kid and we used to pick English bluebells in the woods. It's a good memory. But yeah, I love the smell of hyacinths, and it reminds me of the bluebells, and they are all in the same family. The next plant I'm using are these beautiful viola sorbet white. And I'd like to add in these beautiful muscari, which are sometimes called grape hyacinths. And the things you can use to dress the top of the arrangement, you can either use some moss like I've got, you can use horticultural grit, or even some twigs and wrap them around the pot as well. It's entirely up to you. And you can use whatever ceramic bowl you have. This used to be a pasta bowl, and I've used this for a previous video, and I haven't got quite a deep enough bowl for this. So what I thought was, if I use that and pop that in, now I don't want to water these plants too much because they don't like it, but what I thought was a good idea is if you can disguise the edge of the bowl using some twigs or something, but what I thought was a good idea is if I push some moss down to disguise the bowl, then if too much water does go in or it drains through into the ceramic bowl, then the moss will act as a sponge and draw it up, so it'll actually keep the moss moist and also act for drainage for the plant as well. So that's just an idea of what you can do. What I'm going to do with this though, I'm going to leave it outside till the other bulbs start to flower, and once it's all in bloom I'm going to put it on my dining table, and hopefully I can show you what it looks like then. And that will only take just a few weeks for it all to flower, but I'm going to enjoy it outside at the moment. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.